Welcome back to PM with the Trigger, back here on this beautiful, beautiful day. And we're going to step back into part of yesterday's conversation. We're going to take it a step further because I got some feedback, got some questions that came back, and we're going to dig into one particular topic here today. And I'm going to give you 3 tips to make a lasting impression with your powerful outfits on camera. How you dress is part of your brand. It's part of who you are. It's part of your personality. But did you know that camera presence and how you dress with your brand combine together to be very powerful when you learn how to dress and show that leadership, show that confidence as an executive leader, as a go-to leader. How you dress communicates so much that we haven't talked too much about that, but it really is important to build a brand that is built on authority, on confidence, on expertise. And like it or not, people make assumptions based on how you're dressed. They respond to you based on how you're dressed. So if you're trying to lead, if you're trying to communicate a powerful message, you need to learn how to dress the part, but not just dress the part. It needs to look good on you. It needs to look like you belong in that outfit, and that outfit belongs on you. And that's where the charisma, that's where the elegance comes in. And that's where more is done with the right outfit for the right reason. So we're going to get into 3 tips to make a lasting impression with your powerful outfits on camera. And keep in mind, these are powerful outfits. You want to show up in that full authority. You know, people do want you to lead. There's this whole debate on people don't want to be led. They do want to be led. Let me tell you, people want to be led. They don't want to be led by jerks and idiots or people that are incompetent or don't know who they are. And part of this is how you dress communicates. You know who you are, and it shows so much of who you are. So let's get into these 3 tips here today and get you more dressed for success and to have more charisma, more pop for you and your brand, your message to come through that camera lens. The first one is you want to dress, maybe, this is one of the options out there, with class and elegance. Think about this. There are those that have that kind of classier, more timeless sophistication, shall we say. They look the part, and it shows up in how they dress and reveal themselves. The classic, the elegant outfit, it exudes that sense of just timelessness. You really are that prince, that princess, the king, the queen. It's a well-fit suit for the guys. It's tailored dresses for the ladies. It's part of that refined accessories. You have accessories, but you have just enough that it doesn't clutter things up. It's perfect. You know, you have a favorite color, a favorite brand. You have a professionalism. It helps with your confidence. You know, the Duchess, Kate Middleton. She's one of the people that knows how to do this. You go Google Kate and look at some of what she carries herself in. She has a tailored dress. She has tasteful jewelry, just enough that accents in just the right way. But she also has neutral tones. She showcases more of that confidence through a neutral but powerful, very clear, very sharp, and it has the royal family taste in it. Now, I'm sure they have coaches and people that have looked at her, done the color wheel, done all those things, but when she steps out, the cameras are always on her, and she always has that classic, elegant look, just by the way she looks, smiles, but also carries herself in the outfit. Now, the second one is kind of an endless, it's effortless. It looks very comfortable, and there are people that pull this off extremely, extremely well, but it's the casual chic, okay? It's striking the balance between the professional and the casual of life, the comfort style. And some people know how to really pull this off really well, but some have a hard time with this because they go from casual confidence to casual, I don't care what I look like. And there is a fine line between those two. You know, I love wearing baseball caps. I have always had baseball caps. I wear them, but when I'm on camera, that's different. And we're talking about your camera presence. Even in my sports broadcasting days, even in the days of play-by-play and sports talk shows, I did not wear a cap on the head. I just thought it didn't look like I had the polish, the sharp. It made me look like a fancy and not a sports broadcaster professional. Figure out what that balance is for you. Figure out what it is. Often I will have my shirts are cuffed very often. All right. I want to have the professional collar. I want to have the solid colors, but I also want to have a little relaxed vibe to me when I don't have a jacket on. Mark Zuckerberg does this very well. He does this incredibly well with his casual style. In fact, it's kind of his signature style now for himself and his own brand. You know, he's got his great t-shirts. They're great. They're neutral. They're really not going to offend anybody. Gray is one of those authoritative colors. It can work for you that way. But he also has the hoodies. So he's taking it a step further with the grays and the hoodies. And you don't see him put the hoodie up over his head. It's just a hoodie style. It's that style that he's presenting, but through the camera lens, he looks clean, sharp. It's not overly cluttered. The casual look gives him the confidence. And it's really paired with his attitude, the way he communicates. And this is where you want to align the outfits you wear, align them to your personal identity and tone. I am casual business. That's always been my tone. I will always have what people that have followed me for years and years, I'll have triggerisms, things that I say that are partly made up words or incorrect words, but I'm conveying a message. That's part of the brand. That's part of the personality of how I storytell. And part of that is I am semi-business, casual business. What's the right way for you to show your attitude, show your strength, demonstrate who you are? Those are two ways so far. Now, the next one is going to be one that a lot of people love to go to, but sometimes it's way overdone. The statement of colors, bold confidence. You want to show up on camera? You want to show that you are so smooth and great on camera. The confident color scheme works really, really well. But again, don't go too far with it. Sometimes a burst of color is all you need to be bold and be memorable. People will go, wow, she was elegant in that red dress. Now, are you giving a keynote? Are you stepping out to MC something? Or are you at a sports arena and doing interviews on the sidelines? Maybe the red dress will work in the first two, but maybe not on the third one on the sports line. But bold and memorable is what you're trying to get when you step into this category. Choosing a singular color that complements your skin tone. We're back to the color wheel again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, either Google and learn about the color tone of how you do it and how it matches your clothes. I learned a long time ago, and with a professional doing this, my blue eyes are one of the things they said you really need to play off of. You really can't play off my hair. There's no hair to work with there. But the blue eyes and my smile, they said, are two of my best characteristics when I pop on camera. Again, we're talking about camera, communicating through that lens. So they tell me the solids, and then they said, blue is your magic color. So I have a lot of blue shirts, mostly blue collar shirts, because I do want that professional look. And it's easy to put a jacket over that blue collar shirt and really pop and rock it. And that's what you want to do with these bold, confident colors. Choose that single color that complements your skin tone, and it's visually clear and crisp. You want crisp lines. Now, the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, does this really, really well. She's known for her impeccable sense of style, her ability to use that style to have a bold statement that goes with her bold personality, but it's impeccable. She is elegance and personality all wrapped together. She has the vibrant reds. She can pull the reds off. She can pull off the blue, and she can pull off the whites. Now, she usually leans toward the colors, but if you've ever seen Michelle Obama in a white dress, it looks great. She has a diverse way of doing it, but it also gives you that symbol of empowerment and determination when you go with those solid colors. Don't get too eclectic with this. There is a place for layers. You can use layers, but learning to use layers is a different technique. And we can talk about that another time if you'd like to. But these three areas are so vital to learn about, because when you step on camera, remember, you are the brand. You are the messenger. You are the one that you want them to pay attention to, listen to, take away all the gold nuggets you're going to give them when you get on camera. And a chaotic outfit, you have multiple colors, multiple layers, you have clanging jewelry. It actually takes away from everything you're trying to achieve when you get on the camera. Take the time. Hey, Peter, dropping in here today. How do you figure out the color that works best for you and your skin tone? So there is a color wheel. You can Google it. You can learn about it. You can get a consultant on that. But there is a color wheel to talk about your skin tone, your hair color. There are not just the skin colors, but then you also get, when you practice with the stage lights, what pops off, what naturally grabs people's attention. You want to learn about those tones so you get the right suit, the right jacket. And again, for the ladies, that includes your jewelry. You might want that brooch, as we talked about yesterday. That's partly why we're following this up. I made the comment about highlighting the lady's face by a simple reflective item that the light hits on camera and bounces up brighter. That's learning how your skin tone helps you or hurts you, by the way. You need to be fully aware of that outfit you wear, and does it hurt you? I mean, black is great for a lot of reasons. Black helps you slim down naturally, hide some of the weight, makes creases disappear. But at times, blacks make you disappear. If you wear too much black, you're just a folding head, and you're blacked in so much looking with the camera lens, they're not going to take you seriously. So you need to figure these things out so you do, in fact, pop off the page sharper, brighter, better. You are commanding a stage when you step onto the camera. When the camera goes on, you are on stage. A lot of public speakers have practice. They have a jacket they wear that they know will be seen throughout the entire audience. Now, some are like, wow, it's like Liberace jackets, okay? That's part of their stage performance. That's part of their persona. But you want to find out a way to create your color scheme, your outfits that really fits your personality and the message you want to send. If I'm going to talk to a bunch of teenagers and do a talk on something that's important and relevant to their lives, I'm not coming in with the full jacket and the full press pants. I am going to change my clothing to match the style of the message, and that's very important on camera. And then we get into, we're talking about your environment again. Your clothes have got to match the environment. If this is laid back, casual background, but you come in a tux and tails, it's not going to match. You have to think about what you wear, why you're wearing it, where you're wearing it, and the message it helps you send as you go through it. So again, do you like the classic? Do you like that elegant? You like stepping back in time and wowing people with that? Great. Build your brand and your wardrobe around that, but learn if that really, really works for you. If you're into that casual chic, all right, Zuckerberg does the hoodies. That's a little bit too far for me. I'm not going to be sporting hoodies on any of my live streams, on any of my talk shows, any of my interviews, any of my keynotes. Just not going to happen for Trigger. There's a balance, but you got to find what works for you. You will see me with blue jeans and a solid shirt, that works really well for that middle of the road type of area. And my shoes, you want to talk about dressing elegantly, don't forget your shoes. You need to understand the power of shoes when stepping on stage, stepping on camera. If you have questions on that, reach out to me. I can tell you more about that because I have a great story that illustrates that very, very well. And then, of course, you do want to think about the statement, the bold colors. If you're bold and powerful and aggressive, you want to reveal that with how you show up on camera, play around with those colors, and learn more about that. As always, if you want to learn more about this, there's a much deeper dive we can do on your color, your brand, and how your personality fits into it. But how you have your wardrobe and how you show up is so important. Hit the QR code. Let's book a free consultation. And we can talk more about who you are, what you're doing, what you've tried, what's not worked for you. And let's explore how they get you to shine brighter on camera and shine brighter on stage. Why? Because that's our brand promise. Rock the Stage Media. We're here to help you shine brighter on stage and camera so you can have the greater impact you want. Get the greater clients that you want and grow your brand stronger and stronger. And that's going to do it for today. I'm the Trigger Rich Bontrager. Hey, don't forget, if you would like to get the 5 essentials of building your media brand, hit the QR code right there. That's a free gift. It talks about some of these branding techniques. We're all about branding, elevating your brand. Hit the QR code, download this for free, and keep elevating your game one day at a time, one live session at a time. Until tomorrow on the Trigger Rich Bontrager, have a great rest of the day, and we're going to see you back here at 2 p.m. with the Trigger.